How are you feeling? How are you feeling about getting older? Is it depressing? Are things just slowing down and you feel like, man, I can't do that anymore? Or are you looking at it with a bright future? Oh, getting older is great because I'm still progressing and I see my family growing and they're happy and everything's going is wonderful and I still have all these goals, this big bucket list that I'm working on and I'm looking forward to it. I look forward to tomorrow because then I get to work on this thing that I'm doing. You know what? They're two different perspectives. It's important to decide where we're going to be and not just let life place you in one of those categories. I heard something interesting not too long ago. This was a lady who was in, I think, her late 40s, and she was saying, I think I might go back and get my PhD. But I don't know, by the time I get done, I'll be 53. And the person she was talking to, her friend, says, well, I got news for you, honey. You're going to be 53 no matter what. So that time is going to pass no matter what. So, do you want to have that time pass doing something worthy, something that you're interested in, and end up on the other side with your PhD? Or do you just want that time to pass and potentially have quite a bit less to show for it? I want to share this quote with you. I read it recently. Oh man, it just hit me and I realized, oh, this absolutely applies to what we're talking about today. It's not the critic who counts. Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Oh man, this certainly applies, right? And we always hear this advice of people saying, don't listen to the critics. You're always going to have them. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the trolls, right? The problem is that very often our worst critic is ourselves. And if you're listening to that critic in your mind that's constantly looking at, I'm getting older, there's nothing you can do about it, you're getting older, these things are just going to start happening, you might as well just give up, there's nothing you can do about it. Do any of those thoughts sound familiar? You are getting too old, so don't even try. You can't do that thing that you're thinking about. It's too late for you to start a business. It's too late for you to learn how to paint. It's too late for you to want to hike the mountain, or it's too late for you to learn how to do that new thing, do martial arts, write a book, whatever it is. You're too old. Do you ever feel that way? Do you ever have those thoughts? That's that inner critic. And if we listen, the more we listen to that inner critic, the more we stay out of the ring, we stay out of the arena, the more we stop trying to do, or we're tempted to stop trying to be the doer of those deeds. I don't know what you're interested in, but I do know that if we listen to that inner critic, that voice can become louder and louder. And the more we listen to it, the less we even try to do the daily things, to do the things that can help us age more gracefully, to have more functionality, more flexibility, more ability to do things that we want to do as we get older. If we can change that inner critic to an inner coach, an inner cheerleader, someone that says, you know what, it might be hard, but you can do it. You might as well try. And hey, even if it doesn't work out, you'll have fun doing it. And at least you can say you went for it. Oh man, I can't tell you how many times that I have been wrestling with both sides. I am learning over time. My eyes are opening, and I'm realizing that, man, I really have to work on my inner coach. I am learning and have experience coaching other people. But if you can't coach yourself, it's rather difficult to coach other people effectively. And I really have to work on that. What about you? I hope that you listen less to that inner critic, so that voice becomes quieter and quieter and quieter until maybe it's gone altogether. And listen more to that inner coach and become a better inner coach for you, so that you can keep getting in the ring, spend more time in the arena, and do those daily things that help you on a daily basis, those things that add up over time to be big things. And so your later years can be awesome, not depressing. Thank you for watching.